Alright, so this one's picking up. Norton blocked it. This is 360. Norton antivirus. Run it. Run. Ooh, here's a difference. Alright, first thing I've seen on the difference. Now, this one here did get blocked, totally blocked, on the Norton 360. It did not get blocked on the Norton antivirus completely. So I'm going to run that program, even though, because Norton 360 would not allow that thing through. So we're going to see what happens here. Going to run that. Run. Same thing with Norton Internet Security. So it sees it as well, as the same way. So what I'm going to say is run that program as well. So definitely these two. Oh, sonar has detected activity. Okay, so that's the Norton antivirus. So I suspect Norton Internet Security should pop up with the same thing soon. So Norton has removed that. Okay, it just took it a little bit longer to get to it. Okay, and the Norton antivirus also got rid of it. So there's one difference that I've seen is that the activity that was on the 360 literally removed it as I downloaded it. And I'll show it one more time here just to emphasize how much better this one really can be just by running it. It actually stopped it right away. It seen it and knew it before the other ones did. So it knew. Definitely a little bit better for preventative measure rather than giving the user the option. So that's a little bit of a difference. Again, I'm not testing that many, so that could be a big difference if you amplify the test a little bit on just how much it's made a difference. But anyway, I'm gonna run a scan with Malwarebytes, anti-malware, and I'm gonna see what it finds and see if there's any difference between them for what it lets through versus what it doesn't. And right now I'm suspecting that the 360 may be a little bit better, maybe not, but it definitely didn't ask me a question about what the infection was that was in there. So I'm definitely seeing that as something that's interesting for sure. Oh, I must have double clicked it too many times. Just waiting on it to pop up. There we go. Check for updates. Make sure they're completely up to date. Just waiting. Malwarebytes takes a little bit long to load. Just make sure they all get the same treatment. Alright, so this one should be completing soon. And what I'll do is I'll be right back once the scan finishes. Alright, while I'm doing the scan here and the antivirus are sitting idle, I just want to show what they're using. So this one's got 28 processes, including the MBAM. It's these two here that are running in Norton 360 right now. There's nothing else that's running, and it's sitting at 16 megabytes. If I go over to the next one, same thing, 28 processes. These two, it's running 18. This is Norton antivirus, so 16 to 18. And this one here is running 18, 19. So again, it's going to fluctuate. They're all basically the same. There's no major difference between them. They're all kind of basically the same. It's just right now, I don't know, there might be a difference between them, but I don't believe that the end results, that you can differentiate them. But definitely they're all running the same processes. They're all doing the same amount of stuff. And they're all pretty much exactly the same for memory usage, which is very impressive for the 360. Great product. But anyway, I'll be right back once it completes the scan for Malwarebytes. Alright, so we've just finished the scan with 360. it found 5. And the Norton Internet Security has found 6. Took a little bit longer to do the scan. And the Norton antivirus so far is taking the longer amount of time. I might actually make it equivalent to the third one here, and Norton360 being the fastest, but these two are both on the same drive apparently, 2C, 1C, so that means that they're both on the same hard drive, and this one's on a separate drive, so I'm not going to test the speed. I would void the speed on all three because of that. I didn't see that before. So I'm going to show her the results. So far, Norton Internet Security and Norton Antivirus both found the same viruses here by the looks of it, which is to be expected, I guess. I mean, they're pretty much the same thing. So yeah, let's see what 360 stopped that the other ones didn't. So right away, we can see that it's Trojan agent on both of these. So let's see where that is. Alright, so here it is here, and that's the one that I actually told it, instead of removing it, it was the one that the 360 found and quarantined right away. So what I'm going to do is going to tell Norton to scan it again and see if there's a difference between them. Again, remember, they're all completely up to date. So it seems that there's definitely a difference between Norton Internet Security and antivirus versus 360. 360 seems to be a better product overall for preventative measures. So that didn't find anything. That's very interesting. It's definitely not doing anything for me as far as detecting and removing it. Doesn't really tell me anything here that it's being bad. So yeah, and if I double click it, I can run it if I see fit. So now granted, it doesn't really do much apparently, but it still tries, which is not that good. So definitely on seeing that, it definitely runs SVC host or O1. It does see it and stop it. Oh, it actually removed it. See that? It actually got rid of it there. Now I had to keep trying it over and over again. Let's see if this one does the same. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually transfer this to the 360 virtual machine and see what happens with that. So let me just do something here. Alright, and I'm just going to try transferring it over to this one here and see what happens. So there it is right there, and it didn't actually stop it. It prevented it from coming in off of a website, but it didn't actually stop it from coming onto here. And again, I'm going to try running it on this one here. And it does actually run here. It's right there. Let's see if that, no viruses or spyware detected. Yet off of a website, it does detect it. I'm going to try running it and see what happens here. SVC host 1. There it is there. Alright, so the Norton antivirus removed it the same way and got rid of it, deleted it completely, I believe. Yep, it's no longer there. And same with the 360. So they all basically react the same way. The only difference is that 360 actually stopped this particular virus from downloading on the system from the website. It literally didn't allow it. I tried it twice. It stopped it twice. So other than that, though, they're exactly the same. There's not really a big difference, but there definitely is a difference for someone who says that there isn't a difference between the Norton antivirus, Norton Internet Security, and Norton 360 as far as preventative measures I would tend to disagree. This is just one thing here that it found, but anyway, that's the end of my test. Signing off.